Alright, what's up, guys? So, on today's episode of Paranormal Adventures, Season 2, Episode 11, next week will be the season finale. And so, after this video, I'm going to be doing Uneasy Crimes, Season 2 premiere. I'm going to talk about Jack the Ripper for the next 10 episodes, 8 at the very least. And it's going to be a lot of fun. There's a lot of information. I will put resources down this time so that if you want to look up the case yourself, I'll give you some links so that you can have all the fun reading about the theories, the case itself. I went on Reddit to look at some theories on Jack the Ripper and all that stuff, and it's very, very, very interesting. Some people's theories on like Reddit, on like other websites and stuff like that, so I'll put all that stuff down when I do this, but and then I'm going to be starting Graduation Nightmare. Yes, December 22nd on Saturday, it will be out, which when this comes out on Wednesday, in 3 days after that, it will be, today's Sunday, so when it comes out, that would be really, really, really cool. So this is part 2 of the Joseph D. Oliver house. Today I'm going to talk about 3 paranormal experiences from the house itself. But first I will talk about the very first time I went there. So I went there when I think I was 12 or 13 at the very most. This is around 2008, 2009. And it was a lot of fun. I don't remember that much about it, but biggest house I've ever been in, that's for sure. And it was a lot of fun, and I would easily go back there. But yeah, now to 3 of the paranormal experiences I'll talk about. So one of the paranormal experiences, so a lot of the employees who work there think that the house is haunted too, so that's really cool. And to me, it would be almost impossible for at least one of the 38 rooms and all the other places in the house that none of them would be haunted. That would be nearly impossible for me to believe. So it's really cool that there is a lot of paranormal experiences. So one of them is there's this one of the employees was walking one day, and all of a sudden one of the buttons started flashing for some very weird reason. It just started flashing. They couldn't explain it. At first they thought it was an electrical issue, but once it started happening again and again and again, it started getting very weird. Another experience is lights turning on and off, which there's a lot of freaking lights in this house. My god, there's so many lights. And probably the most common experience in the house itself is the lights turning on and off. And I think that's pretty weird that's the most common thing, because that's not a normal thing that you would see in terms of the paranormal. Usually it's a voice or a feeling or something like that, but not lights turning on and off. So that's kind of weird and cool at the same time. And then finally, one of the one time, and this is about the electricity. So one time I'll do a quote from somebody. Quote, "There was no electricity for the call buttons, and they turned on while I was in the room with arrows that shot up indicating which rooms need service in the house." In terms of turning the lights on and off, there was a quote from this person I will not name, but, quote, "I had lights turn on and off while I shut down the mansion for the evening." And that's really weird that there is no electricity for the call buttons, but they turn on. Anyways, the next part that I will be doing will be talking about probably the scariest experience in the house and the most recent one. And I'll talk about the last time that I went there, which I was around 16, 17 maybe. So, yeah. So next week will be the season finale. So make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later.